Do you know how a boy from an ordinary middle class family became one of the richest men in the world? His name is Mukesh Ambani. Today we will know the secret strategies of his life that have brought him to this height. First strategy: think small, not big. Mukesh Ambani always thought big. When Reliance was a small textile company, he used to think, one day this company will be the pride of all of India. He knew that the bigger the thought, the bigger the work. This mindset leads him to new paths, one after another. Second strategy: use the power of technology. Remember Reliance Jio? When everyone thought the internet was only for the rich, Mukesh Ambani brought the internet to the common man. This one decision changed India's digital history. His foresight proves that he who sees the future first achieves success first. Third strategy: never give up on hard work. Mukesh Ambani works 12 to 14 hours a day. He said, to be successful, you have to work as if your work is your identity. He never said, I can't. Instead, he always said, I will try until I can. Fourth strategy: keep your family by your side. The big secret to his success is his family. He always says, a man who respects his family never falls alone. His father, Dhirubhai Ambani, taught him, be big but don't belittle people. This education is still the driving force of his life. Fifth strategy: don't be afraid of failure. His projects were not always successful, but he never considered failure the end. He said, every failure has made me stronger. This attitude has made him one of the world's top businessmen. Sixth strategy: leadership is not about command, but about inspiration. Mukesh Ambani believes that a leader never just gives orders, but also inspires people. He always tells his team, if your job is just to meet targets, you are an employee. But if you want to bring about change, you are a leader. His thinking instills confidence in every employee of Reliance. He knows the names of his employees, keeps track of their families, because he knows if you respect people, they will do their best for you. Seventh strategy: think about the future, create the present. Mukesh Ambani always works for the future. While many are still limited to oil and gas, he thinks, the power of the next generation will be data and clean energy. He repeatedly said, he who thinks about the future creates it. This perspective has put him far ahead of others in the business world. Eighth strategy: trust the team as if it were your own. He knows that no one can do anything great alone. So he always tells his team, let the work go on even without me. This belief has made Reliance one of India's most powerful corporations. He lets his team make decisions independently because he knows trust is the true strength of a team. Ninth strategy: never stop learning. Despite being one of the richest people in the world, he learns something new every day. He reads news, research reports every day, and tries to understand new technologies. He said, when you think you know it all, that's when you fall behind. This habit of constant learning has always kept him ahead of the time's 10th strategy. Work for the country, not just for yourself. Mukesh Ambani always says, business is not just for profit but also for the betterment of society. He believes in the development of India. So he works on projects that change the lives of millions of people in the country. He has proven when you grow with your country, your success becomes permanent. He who learns quickly advances quickly. This education is still the foundation of his life today. In any case, he says, time doesn't wait. We learn to seize time. Jio's story. One thought changed the country. When everyone thought 4G internet was only for the rich in the city, then Mukesh Ambani said, one day every home in India will have internet. Many people thought he was funny, but he believed in his vision. The result? Today, crores of Indians are using the internet because of Jio. This proves that those who believe in their own thoughts will one day make history. Don't lose heart even in difficult times. At one time, many of Reliance's projects were failing. But Mukesh Ambani didn't stop there. He said, if the road is closed, build a new road. He started again with a new plan, and from there, Reliance reached new heights. This mindset teaches us successful people stumble, but they don't fall. Stay true to your vision. Mukesh Ambani was always firm in his decisions. When someone tried to convince him it's not possible, he would say calmly, the unbelievers will always say it's impossible, but I will prove it's possible. This confidence is his real strength. So he said, the first step to success is believing in yourself. How can we be like him? Mukesh Ambani's life lessons remind us every day. 1. Keep your dreams big. 2. Bring dedication to work. 3. Love hard work. 4. Take failure as a lesson. 5. And respect your family and country. If we can adopt these 5 qualities in our lives, then success will not be just a distant dream. Rather, it will become a reality. What is the true meaning of success in the eyes of Mukesh Ambani? Many people think success means lots of money, cars, and big houses. But Mukesh Ambani said, money is never the ultimate measure of success. Success is how many lives you can touch. He believes a person who can give something back to society is truly successful. This mindset has shaped him not just as a businessman, but as a responsible Indian. Learn to use time. Mukesh Ambani said, time is the greatest asset in life. He who wastes time wastes his own future. He uses every moment of his life calculatedly. He doesn't have 24 hours in a day. He works 48 hours. He knows that he who can control his time creates his own destiny. Silent work, strong results. Mukesh Ambani has never boasted about his success in the media. He rather works quietly, and the results speak for themselves. He said, I prefer to show than to tell. That is his strength. It teaches us that if we want to be successful, we have to make work bigger than publicity. Learn to break your limits. He said, if you always walk the safe path, but you'll never see anything new. Mukesh Ambani has repeatedly broken out of his comfort zone and taken new paths, from petroleum to telecom, from telecom to digital services, and now on renewable energy. He has proven successful people never stop. They constantly start anew. Own country, own pride. He said, India is my identity, my soul. He wants every young person in India to dream big. He believes, if every youth in India understands their own potential, then no power in the world can stop us. This thought sets him apart, because his success is not just his own, it is linked to the progress of the entire country. No matter how busy you are, never stop learning. Mukesh Ambani learned something new every day. He said, the day you stop learning, that's the day you stop. He even studies technology, business, and economics every day. From here, we learn, no matter how big you become in life, never let your mind become small in learnings. Big dreams require big courage. Mukesh Ambani has proven dreams are not just something to see. You also have to take on the challenge of making them a reality. Many will laugh, many obstacles will come, but he said, if you believe in your path, one day that path will lead you to your destination. So dream big and start taking small steps towards that. Starting today, life is shaped the way you think. He said, positive thinking is not a book, it is a real weapon in life. If you say to yourself, I can't, but you really can't. But if you say, I will try, but you have already passed the first step. To think like Mukesh Ambani, talk to your mind every day. I can, I will change, I will succeed. Last lesson, life is not just about your own success. He said, when you do something for others, you will find true satisfaction. This satisfaction is the true motivation of his life. He is not only for his family, he wanted to bring change to the lives of millions of people in the country. We should also adding smiles to others with your own success. Because one day, money, name, position will all be lost, but people will remember. How much light have you brought to the lives of others? If you are fighting now, life seems hard. Remember, the lives of successful people have never been easy. They lost, they cried, they fought, but it didn't stop. If you stop today, your story ends here. But if you go ahead, then one day someone will change their life after hearing your story. Follow your dreams, make your life story like this, so that one day your name too becomes an inspiration. 10 real lessons from Mukesh Ambani's life. Your life will change too. The fire within is the true power, Mukesh Ambani said. The greatest power is not outside but inside you. He believes there is a fire hidden within every person. If you can light that fire, only then will no obstacle in your life be able to stop you. We often blame external problems. situation, money, opportunity, relationships. But Mukesh Ambani said, before you change the outside world, change yourself inside. When the inner attitude is strong, then no storm in the world can shake you. The urge to prove yourself. While his friends were taking jobs abroad, Mukesh Ambani then decided to do something new in India, people said. Nothing big can be done in India, but he believed in his own soil, his own country, his own dreams. The result? Today the whole world is looking at India. This is what it teaches. History can be written from where you are if you believe in yourself. Creation from thought, success from creation. Every big thing starts with a small thought. Geo, Reliance Retail, renewable energy. It all started with one idea: making India better. This idea is what made him a visionary leader. We should also improve the quality of thinking in our own lives. Small thinking means small results. Big thoughts mean big possibilities. Work quietly. The world will hear your voice. Mukesh Ambani has never been proud of his success. He always said, "My work is my identity. The less I say, the more my work says." This silent labor has taken him to a place where words are not needed, because his work is strong enough. So remember, it's not just words, action is the greatest proof. Last message: take responsibility for your life. Mukesh Ambani once said, "Behind every success in my life is a decision. I took responsibility for my own life." If you can take responsibility for your life today, but one day life will listen to you. You were not born to be ordinary, rather to show off something extraordinary. The day you believe in yourself, from that day on the story of your life will begin to change. Every person is the hero of their own story, Mukesh Ambani teaches us. Every person has their own struggle, their own war, their own story in life. But there is only one difference. Some stop, some move forward. Where you are today is not your end. This is just a chapter in your story. If you want, you can write a new chapter from here, where you are a symbol of success, confidence, and inspiration. It's not how many times you fall, it's how many times you get up that matters. Mukesh Ambani said, "I didn't run away from failure. I learned from it. This is the real power." Every fall teaches us how to stand stronger. If you fall once, try twice. If not twice, do it 3 times, because effort is never in vain. Your life will be shaped by your decisions. We all have 2 paths. One is the easy way, the other is the right way. Mukesh Ambani always chose the right path. That was the most difficult though. If you want to do something big, but choose the right path instead of the easy one. Success may be delayed, but one day it will definitely come. Your inner voice is your guide. People will tell you you can't, that's impossible, you're wrong. But then remember, their words are not your reality. Your own beliefs, your own voice are your true strength. The day you learn to listen to your inner voice, that day you will not be lost in the noise of others. Last message: if you change, life will change too. Mukesh Ambani's life teaches us it's not the circumstances but the attitude that determines where you will end up. If you change your mind, life will also change. You change yourself, then one day the world will start thinking like you. You were born to make something big, to break your own limits, and to make your name meaningful. You can't be Mukesh Ambani, but you can definitely write a success story like yours. Just start now. Awaken your inner Mukesh Ambani. Life-changing inspiration. In the last chapter of this video, learn the most powerful lesson of Mukesh Ambani's life, which will lead you on the path of courage, perseverance, and confidence. This story is not just about one person. This is the story of each person who wants to make their dreams come true. Mukesh Ambani once said, "Failure is my teacher and effort is my friend." This is the biggest lesson in life. True courage is not in falling, but in standing up. As long as you keep trying, you haven't lost yet. We all have two paths in life. One is the easy way, the other is the right way. Successful people always choose the right path, although that is the most difficult. Mukesh Ambani chose that difficult path. That's why today he stands on top of the world. If you want real success, but it's not easy, choose the right path. Success may be delayed, but it will come. It will definitely come. People will tell you, you can't, that's impossible, you're wrong. But remember, their words do not determine your future. Your own belief is your greatest strength. If you trust yourself, but even the impossible will become possible. Mukesh Ambani's life teaches us it's not the circumstances but the attitude that determines where you will end up. If you change your mind, life will also change. You change yourself, then one day the world will start thinking like you. You were born to make something big, to break your own limits, and to make your name meaningful. You can't be Mukesh Ambani, but you can definitely write a success story like yours. Just start now.